In this video we are going to learn about Excel functions where we can ask Excel to automatically calculate it and give, right? Certain function we need to type formula, but here there is an auto sum feature where we can ask Excel to automatically calculate it and give. Now see here, first you need to click the formula tab, right? Then you will be getting this auto sum option. Once you click here, sum, average, count number, max, mean. Sum mean it will automatically calculate the total, right? We need just to specify whatever the column or row we need, we can just specify it. Average mean it will automatically calculate the average. It will count the entries, how many entries are there. Then what is maximum value? You may have few values, right? Let's say up to 10. Then we need to calculate the maximum value. So we can use this feature. Now one by one we are going to learn. It's very clear. It's automatically calculate it and give. That is the main reason we are calling it as auto sum. Now see here, this, let's say now in once I click here, see it's highlighted. This column, let's say I want to calculate the total, right? So here you can select auto sum, and always when you are using this formula we are not clicking here these cells, right? So this also will taken into the formula, right? So there will be a big issue. After selecting, always we are coming to the formula area here, right? So here you click the mouse and press enter. Now see, it will calculate the total for this. Now here let's say in this cell I want the result in this cell. Wherever you want the result, you need to locate the cell. Here I want the average. Average mean what? How many entries are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Now you are in grade 7. So therefore this basic mathematics we need to clearly understand, right? Now for total you will add all these. To find the average, we need to see how many entries are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then to calculate the average you need to divide by the entries. That means calculate all these and divide by 5. Now for example, let's say you are doing a small business. So first day you will be getting let's say few bucks as a profit. Then the second day you may get same amount, less or more, fluctuate. You are not going to get exact amount. So likewise, let's say the 10 days you are doing a business and you are getting profit for all 10 days. If someone asks you what is your average income, so asking average, right? First day very high income, third day little low income, fluctuating now. So then you will add all the income and divide by 10, because we are calculating for 10 days now. So this is how we calculate average. Now Excel sheet will calculate for you. Now see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it will add all 5 and then divide by 5. We will be getting the average here. Now here see, average, then enter, and this is the average. Then let's say I want maximum value from this list, right? Maximum. So you can go here and select max. This is the formula. We can directly use the formula also, right? But auto sum is very easy. Clear now? this is higher, 77 is the maximum. Similarly you can calculate the minimum also, right? I will just revert it. Now I want the minimum, so you select mean. Very simple. Here this is the minimum value. Likewise you can use this auto sum feature. Count numbers mean it will count how many entries are there. Now this is actually few entries, no? Let's say the huge the value here, then we no need to count and wait. You can just select wherever you want the result for this particular column and you select it and it will count for you. Right, now we'll see how many. So this is the formula. Now see, it is giving 1. What is the reason? We selected here, right? So here there's a space, right? Now see, I will select here and I'll use the count function, count number. Now see, it is taking from F2 to F6 here. Therefore we need to see the formula also here. Now here, how many entries? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. F2 to F10 here, F2 to F10. So likewise you need to check it, right? Sometimes you may click just one cell, then it will count accordingly, right? Therefore always when you are using, now here this particular cell only, now it is going to count because there is a value here, no? Now when you put here and take the entire range. Clear? So this is how we use auto sum features. Now using, you should be able to calculate max, min, average, all these values, right? Now here sum F2 to G2. Where is F2? Here. F2 to G2. Right, now you see how it is taking. We click here, it's taking F2 to G2. Otherwise what we can do here, right, we can click after selecting. Now let's say I want the result, let's say here, right? Now it is first we'll take this value and see, otherwise get confused, right? Okay, so fine, because it has not taken properly, right? You need to put 2 argument here, no, right? So I will erase this one. Okay, now let's say I am clicking here and I want sum F2, no. So here what you can do is, from here you can click the mouse and drag. Therefore we have to have a good understanding, right? Now the column, once you click, it will automatically taking, right? Once you click here, you need to select particular values. Then here see B2 to F2, B2 to F2, then it will give the result, right? So in this case we are not just clicking here and then auto sum you can use, it will just okay the take that particular cell only. So but we need to click, right, left click and then drag the mouse till including all required values. Now see B3 to F3, here the B3 to F3, then you press enter. Now it is giving the average for this value. Now similarly let's say here I want to find the maximum, right? Now it is, see the formula max F5, it is just taking that value, the cell only. So we need from here to then check the maximum 88, right? Now the row wise or the column wise you should be able to calculate max, min, average and count. And while using auto sum we need to check the formula as well, then we will have a very good understanding, then you won't make any mistake, right? Now taking Excel sheet you can type whatever the amount you want like this, right? Just by watching you will never learn. First you need to watch and understand, the second you need to apply it and see, 2-3 times you need to repeat it and you have to get a very clear understanding. Then you take the Excel sheet and type these values and practice whether you can calculate these values. If everything is okay mean, then you are done. Stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.